I don't have any strong opposition towards Barracuda, but I do think that Barracuda is not effective, and I really see no purpose in it because kids are still distracting themselves in class, and it really sucks for people with free periods because what if like you don't want to leave campus? What if you just want to like stay here and use Wi-Fi and like watch Netflix or
Like in the workout room, I can't play my own music on like SoundCloud or anything, so I have to either like download it sketchily, or I have to go out and use and like waste all my data on LTE while I'm on like I could be on Wi-Fi. So it kind of like it's very frustrating in a lot of aspects.
And we're a college prep school too, so like there's a lot more things out there that we could be like using for homework and stuff, or um,
Recently, Barracuda was taken down over it went down right before finals, and the administration didn't want to fix it in case they did something wrong and took down the entire internet during finals, and that would have been a problem. So they left it. They left Barracuda offline, but left the internet open, and then they actually left that for about a month after school started because of the iPad Pros coming in. They were busy with that, so there was about a month and a half period where Barracuda was offline and the students were using it, using the internet without any filtering. And most teachers didn't even notice the change. A teacher wouldn't even know that it was offline they unless a student told them, because they automatically have access to the open internet with their username and password. And students were just browsing the internet like they normally would at home, and they weren't even doing anything like that. They weren't doing anything bad, and teachers didn't notice a change whether Barracuda was offline or Barracuda was online. So that's why I kind of see it as a way, see it as an example of why Barracuda should be offline, because there's definitely situations where students need to use something that's blocked by Barracuda and they can't, and so with it offline, they have a lot more access to more information, and it didn't really change anything whether it was online or offline.
Is the cons are when you're trying to get to a legitimate educational site and you're not able to access it because of Barracuda. The good is, again, unfortunately, I would hate for some seventh grader to get to some of the sites that I hear about that are out there that can be very negative. So some things that you're not supposed to see at that age, and that
or gambling, like things that shouldn't necessarily have access to anyway. Like and when we're dealing with youths who parents trust us to give them some sort of governing rules, and so maybe they have a block at home, or they're being told you can't do this at home, and if they could at school, maybe they would. And I think those are just a necessity. It's for adults too, I guess. For me, not to do it too.
One pro to it is that it blocks out the very explicit sites that I should not name, I guess. But I mean, who's going on a site I'm not going to name during class? Like, I mean, that's the only pro I can see, that it like blocks extremely inappropriate things, and I feel like that's what it should be instead of blocking other things like Spotify. Like, I love to listen to music, and a lot of my classes, like, you're allowed to, but then I go to my Spotify app and it doesn't work. So I mean, I know it's not life and death, but it's annoying. Like, you don't need Barracuda.
It protects teachers from inappropriate material popping up during a demonstration or a class lesson. So it really protects the community at large from things that they don't need to be displayed.
Do I think we should get rid of it right now? I don't think we're ready, but as I said, the need for it is, in my opinion, and I'm just one person, is really growing less and less.